Welcome to Shocking History Photos, where every image unlocks a secret the past tried to hide. What if a single photograph could transport you back in time, revealing moments long forgotten? In this video, 40 rare vintage photos defy history, haunting, hilarious, and unbelievable snapshots of a vanished world. From death-defying stunts to heartbreaking courage, these aren't just pictures, they're time machines, ready to see history like never before. Let's dive in. Gladys Roy and Ivan Unger defied death in this jaw-dropping stunt, playing tennis on top of a biplane, soaring 3,000 feet in the air, and that too, with no safety harnesses in sight. In 1937 Toronto, these two women made a bold statement by showing their uncovered legs in public, a daring act at the time. Their confidence challenged conservative norms. This 1908 photograph reveals a stark contrast to modern playgrounds. Metal frames, wooden beams, and minimal safety measures. Children climbed high and swung fearlessly. This 1935 photograph captures a woman playing a specially designed bed rest piano, one of many ingenious adaptations during the polio epidemic. These instruments allowed bedridden musicians to maintain their craft, blending medical necessity with artistic resilience. Before automated car washes, some inventors came up with a bizarre solution: driving cars in a circle through a pool of water. This 1940s photograph showcases beauty school students intensely focused as they practice eyebrow shaping and makeup techniques. Crowned Most Beautiful Child in America, in 1927, Marsha Pinkenfield's delicate features and radiant charm captivated the nation. In a daring display of skill and courage, pilot Charles Godefroy made history by flying his plane through the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. The breathtaking 1920 stunt shocked onlookers and cemented Godefroy's legacy as an aviation legend. Following the devastation of World War I, a group of officers gathered to honor the countless horses lost in battle. Their solemn tribute reflected the deep bond between soldiers and their loyal companions, whose sacrifice was often overlooked. Caught in an unusual traffic stop, an ostrich-drawn carriage was pulled over by police for exceeding the speed limit in Los Angeles around 1930. The streets of San Francisco were forever changed in 1891 with the launch of the city's first cable train. This groundbreaking mode of transport revolutionized urban travel, climbing steep hills with ease and setting the stage for modern public transit. In 1924, Parisians were forced to get creative as floodwaters submerged the streets. This photograph shows locals carefully balancing on rows of chairs, turning an everyday piece of furniture into an unlikely lifeline amidst the rising waters. In this heartbreaking 1948 photograph, a mother hides her face in shame beneath a sign offering her children for sale. The image starkly reflects the crushing poverty and desperation faced by many families in post-war America. An Austrian boy's face lights up with pure joy as he cradles a new pair of shoes during World War II. In a time of scarcity and hardship, this simple gift represents a rare moment of comfort and hope. At just 27 years old in 1916, Charlie Chaplin was already a global icon of silent film. This portrait captures the youthful charm and charisma that would make him one of the most influential figures in cinematic history. In the 1920s, modesty laws were strictly enforced, as seen in this photograph of a man measuring a woman's bathing suit length. If the suit was deemed too short, fines were issued on the spot. Amid a sea of raised arms in Nazi Germany, one man stands defiantly with his arms crossed, refusing to give the Hitler salute in 1936. In a chilling display of defiance, George Blind, a member of the French resistance, faces a German firing squad with a calm smile in 1944. His unwavering courage in the face of death became a powerful symbol of resistance and strength. Chaos filled the streets of Sweden on the first morning after switching from left side to right side driving in 1967. This photograph captures the confusion as cars, buses, and pedestrians struggled to adjust to the historic shift in traffic laws. Amid the devastation of wartime London, a young girl sits clutching her doll in the ruins of her bombed home. Her quiet resilience and innocence stand in stark contrast to the destruction around her. In this rare 1960 photograph, Che Guevara and Fidel Castro are seen fishing together, sharing a moment of quiet camaraderie. The relaxed scene contrasts with their revolutionary legacy. Captured in 1912, this haunting photograph shows the Titanic gliding through calm waters on its maiden voyage. Who knew it would be its last one too? In this elegant 1965 moment, Salvador Dalí kisses Raquel Welch's hand After completing her portrait, the surrealist master's gesture reflects both his admiration for Welch and the merging of classic beauty with avant-garde artistry. In 1967, Catherine Switzer made history as the first woman to officially run the Boston Marathon. This photograph captures the moment race officials tried to physically remove her from the course, but Switzer pushed through, paving the way for women in competitive running. High above the East River, these painters balanced precariously on the Brooklyn Bridge in 1914, armed with brushes and nerves of steel. Their work preserved the iconic structure, despite the dizzying heights and dangerous conditions they faced daily. Peanut sellers of the past took their craft to the next level, literally wearing suits covered in peanuts. This quirky marketing tactic not only grabbed attention, but also turned these vendors into walking advertisements for their product. In 1896, Walter Arnold was driving this very car when he earned the dubious honor of receiving the world's first speeding ticket for racing through the streets at a blistering 8 miles per hour. Joe Gilpin, dressed to impress, is seen gliding effortlessly across the water on his motorized surfboard in this 1948 photograph. His stylish appearance and groundbreaking invention marked the early days of personal watercraft innovation. In 1904, New York City's first tour buses offered an open-air experience, with passengers seated high above the bustling streets. This photograph captures the charm of early urban exploration, long before modern double-deckers became the norm. In an unconventional attempt at prisoner transport, this motorcycle setup featured a sidecar designed to hold detainees. Though short-lived, the risky design raised concerns about safety and security, leading to its quick retirement from use. After the discovery of King Tut's tomb, Egyptomania swept through the UK, influencing everything from fashion to infrastructure. This photo of pharaoh-themed gas pumps reflects the era's fascination with ancient Egypt, blending modern convenience with timeless mystique. Amid the chaos of World War I, this French church was carefully reinforced with sandbags, shielding it from the relentless shelling. The photograph reflects a desperate yet ingenious effort to preserve a sacred piece of history. With a grin that says it all, this lab technician had one of the most unusual jobs of the time, observing couples kissing to test the durability of lipstick. In an era when air travel was still a novelty, boarding a blimp involved climbing narrow gangways and braving open platforms. This rare photograph captures the daring spirit of early aviation, when the skies were both thrilling and unpredictable. During the grueling 1927 Tour de France, riders Julien Verwecke and Maurice Geldhoff were captured sharing a cigarette break mid-race. The casual moment amidst such intense competition reflects a bygone era of cycling, where toughness and relaxation went hand in hand. This behind-the-scenes photo reveals the early process of recording music for Mickey Mouse cartoons. Musicians and sound engineers worked meticulously with live instruments and creative sound effects to bring the animated world of Mickey to life. High above the San Francisco Bay in 1935, a construction worker walks confidently across a narrow wooden catwalk while the Golden Gate Bridge's cables are being installed. The dizzying height and lack of safety gear make this a heart-stopping glimpse into the daring work behind an engineering marvel. Passengers aboard a plane in the 1920s sit comfortably while watching a silent movie on a small screen. The image proves that in-flight entertainment has been around for over a century. In this historic 1984 photograph, Steve Jobs stands on stage at the very first Apple event, unveiling the original Macintosh. His youthful confidence and the groundbreaking computer marked the beginning of a technological revolution that would change the world. In this heartwarming 1964 photograph, Martin Luther King Jr. rides the Ford Magic Skyway at the New York World's Fair with his children, Yolanda and Martin Luther III. The moment captures a rare glimpse of the civil rights leader enjoying a peaceful family outing amidst his tireless fight for equality. These photographs do more than document history. They reveal the unbreakable spirit of humanity. From dizzying stunts to quiet acts of courage, each image is a testament to our resilience, creativity, and enduring hope. Which moment shook you the most? Was it the defiant stand against tyranny, the mother's unimaginable choice, or the joy of new shoes in wartime? Let's keep these stories alive. Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more untold chapters of history.